I am
Twisted.
He is
Timothy Flatbetter.
What's up?
What's happening, brother?
I had a glitch on my side. I'm glad I was all ready for that one. I was not prepared.
We started and we rolling, man. There's a phone number right there that you might want to go ahead and save into your phone as Twisted. That is the phone number to get in contact with me if you're having any problems or you're going through the application process. Also, that phone number right there is the number that we're going to text tonight to see who can win one of these hats over here. This right here is from the merch store. If y'all seen my unboxing video, I unboxed it. The stitching on it is great, but the real reason everybody's here tonight, well, I'm sure you're here to watch the show. The real reason is we're gonna win. We're giving a hat away. We're giving 3 hats away during the live stream that anybody can win, and whoever was a channel member, their name's in another hat. So I've already put the channel members' names in this hat right here, and we are just waiting for my little helper to get in here. We're going to mix them up. There's a lot of names in there for everybody that's joined the channel, and we're going to give the hat to one of the channel members. But anyways, I've been having a crazy week. So if y'all did not know or y'all haven't been following, I ran a week and I was trying to see how slow freight was, is kind of why I went out. So I ran freight. I ran up to California and I had to sit there for about 20 hours to get my next load. But I got my next load. Tennessee's having problems. So I got my next load. I booked it up to freaking Idaho, and then I got me a load back to the yard. Guys, whenever it comes to these loads, man, I went into my shipper 24 hours early to see if I could get loaded, and I got loaded 24 hours early. Then I went and busted down the doors at my receiver, and I got there 24 hours early. I had pretty much a 4,000-mile week last week for a solo truck. And, you know, like, yes, I had a student and he was doing driving, but it ate up my clock too. But I ended up getting about 4,000 miles last week in a solo truck. It's pretty good. I carried one load over, though. So I did carry one load over that I delivered on Thursday. I left on Monday, delivered on Thursday. It carried into the next week one day. And then I got another great load all the way back. So, Tennessee, what have you been up to, bro?
Well, I've been up to looking at a black screen right now. My whole thing just said, I'm not in the mood. It's too cold outside. So, I'll try to
we're doing
fly by night on this one. Yeah, I've been running a couple of loads. I had a student test for the 4th time. And then I had a CDL holder that passed his first time, and then now getting ready to run some boats.
Heck yeah. I'm going to catch up on some of these comments while you're trying to get your camera fixed because it's just frozen. Brian Watson says, I'm here and I have a few questions. And I told him, I said, man, I'm ready for them. Let's go. Tim's here from New York. What's going on, Tim? It's cold up there, man. Y'all be safe out there. It is extremely cold. Make sure y'all have fuel in your tanks. Make sure that y'all have food, water, everything to survive for a while in a truck. Green Witch might get to watch the shutdown behind an accident in Lafayette, Indiana. Brian says, is Prime making students wear hard hats and safety vests while training? Safety vests, yes. You wear safety vests on the pad, and you wear safety vests whenever it's required at a shipper or receiver or something like that. So yeah, that video that's been out, that's circulating, that everyone's talking about, That was just a guy having some fun. That's all it was. James Roberts says, let's all have some fun now. Edge says, so tired of seeing that stupid video. Whoever that is needs to be told how ridiculous he made the Prime look. And I agree. I think the guy was just having some fun, and unfortunately, it wasn't good. Was not good. It kind of, a lot of people have been calling me on that video. A lot of people have been asking me about it. I mean, it didn't make us look good. Brian Walton says, everyone, please be safe on the road. Sam says he's getting loaded and going to miss another one. Then we got Tennessee throwing flatbed gang in there. Backwoods, what's happening, man? I've been watching your videos, Backwood. I've been watching your videos. That trailer skirt, man, I would have ripped that thing off. I would have took it off. RPG Robin says, hey, everyone. How's everyone doing? Well, man, we're doing great. We're trying to survive this cold weather. It's been really cold out there. Brian Walton says, I like the straight build hats. And I do too, because I wear glasses. And if you tell, they're right against the straight build. So if I'm going to wear a hat, my hat is straight build. I'm back here watching, going to buy a black beanie. Oh, the black beanie is sick. The black beanie is sick. The merch shop is in the description. Man, the quality of the embroidery, I'm super happy with. The embroidery really impressed me. I spent $80 at Lids and bought me a hat with embroidery on it, and I got to say the stuff in the merch shop is better than what I bought from Lids. Hey, Pegleg's in the house. What's going on, Pegleg? WPG Robin says, by the way, I'm going back to Prime around the middle of January. Awesome, bro. Like, Prime's a great company. Like, I stand behind them. Now, like I say, if you're new to trucking, do your research, check around, find what fits you. I'm kind of biased. I work here. Prime has always treated me good. I feel like it's a great company. Like, I'm pro Prime. I am. Now, do y'all's research and figure out what's best for you. Brian Walton says, yes, the miles are there. Etch says, y'all be just as cautious running the southeast right now, raining, and there's below freezing temperatures at night, and we don't have the salt trucks like they do up north. Yeah, in the wintertime, a lot of people try to stay south. I do not try to stay south. I try to get up north because I think that they're better prepared for this winter drive and stuff. Backwoods says, I took it off. Yeah, that skirt needed to come off, bro. It needed to come off. Brian says, I would like to know why it's hard for a driver to use flashers backlights when in their truck when passing, if another driver flashes them to come over the road. And I noticed that too, Brian. I was flashing people to let them over while I was out over the road because I was driving. Long story short, for some reason my student didn't want to drive, so I did the driving pretty much, and I don't know what was going on there. But anyways, I was doing the driving and I was flashing people over and they weren't flashing back. And I was all like, I guess that's just old stuff that we used to do back in the day. I guess we're not doing that no more. All right, so get ready because like I said, that phone number right there, let me get rid of this. That phone number right there, everybody get ready, 417-894-8098. The first person to text the word red now is going to get the first hat. So whoever texts red right now is going to get the first hat. Let's see. I'm waiting for the phone to get the text message right now. First person on here gets it. Let's see here. Oh, first person right here was Steve. Steve was the first person to text red. Steve, we got the baby blue hat. Go ahead and text me which one you want. We have the orange hat. We have the white, the gunmetal, the green one, and the reflected. I gotta show y'all this one. This is a reflective one. It's like a silver that has like reflected in it. Like it's pretty neat. I know Steve. Steve has my number programmed into his phone, so I know who Steve is. We've been in contact, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna go with the gunmetal one because he's a gun enthusiast. But man, that was Steve. You got that pretty fast. By the time I sent that, man. So, Steve, you were the first winner of the hat. It looks like the person behind him, the last two digits of his number was 89. So, whoever's last two digits of their phone number is 89, you got second place. The last two digits, 38, you got third place. Hans got fourth place. So, Steve was the number one ready. And Steve is going to go ahead and take the gunmetal. So the gunmetal is now gone. I'm going to go ahead and write Steve's name on there because Steve got that. I mean, man, that was quick, Steve. You were quick on the gun. Quick on the gun. Yeah, I told you. I said, hey, man, get ready. Oh, Sketch, you were third place. You were close. Hans was right behind you. Like the phone, I got the first text message, and then the next two were like real fast after that. So like it's like everything sounded like it was at once. Good guys. Good job, Steve. Congratulations for winning the first hat. Like I said, there's going to be two more giveaways like that. I will type something out, and then I'll tell y'all, hey, put that phone number in your phone because the next person to text me this gets the next hat. That's how it's going to work. And sometime tonight, we're going to do the drawing for all the channel membership guys. They get the special gold one. The gold one's going to go to one of the people that have joined my channel. I got one of these, and it's going to go to the special person that has joined the channel membership. So I have everyone's names wrote on a piece of paper. I'm going to try to get my son in here I'm going to pick it up and let him grab a name out, and whoever it is going to get that hat. Like I said, I'm going to do two more tonight. So let's see. Tennessee, you put it in the chat, man. Tennessee said, I'm putting it in the chat. Greenwich says, if you don't want to drive, then this is definitely the wrong line of work for you. Exactly, man. Like you're gonna have to drive in the wintertime, guys. Like, and if you're a student, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're a student and you're refusing to drive, then trucking is not for you. Whenever your trainer tells you to get in the seat and drive, it's so you can gain experience. That's what it's for. It would be like this. Pretend that your trainer is your coach, because that's what we are. We're trying to build your stamina. We're trying to get you ready to be over the road. Now, we tell our students, hey, if you're tired, let me know before you get too tired so we can pull over, switch out, and be safe. We're not going to have anyone drive unsafe. Now, whenever it comes to driving, as a student, you need to be driving that truck. You got to put in the miles. And it's all about gaining that experience. You don't know what's going to happen a mile down the road. Like that might be the first time you run into a situation where you have to respond to it. And your trainer's going to help you respond to it. That way, further down the line, if it happens again, you know how to respond to it. So don't ever think that, hey, I'm doing my trainer's job right now because I'm driving these miles for him. No, you are gaining experience. Have you ever sat back and like say you play sports like baseball? Did you ever just sit back and watch your coach play a game of baseball and that made you better? You can pick up some tips here and there, but you actually got to get out there and hit some balls. You have to throw some balls. You have to play the game to get better. You're not just going to sit there and watch it on TV all day and become a pro. You have to get the hands-on experience right there. So, yeah, if you don't want to drive, this is not the career for you. I'm sorry. If you come out whenever you come out here trucking, you need to have your mindset already on that. Hey, I want to do this trucking. I want to do this. I need to earn money. Guys, if you're retired, I'm going to tell you right now, this is another issue that I've been having is if you're retired, I understand that you're making money because you're retired. And I want to let you know, I'm going to inform you that after you retire and you decide to come trucking because you always wanted to, it was on your bucket list or whatever, it's an actual job. It's not something for you to come out here and do just because you're bored. Like, you have to have, when you come out here, you have to have your heart into this. You have to have your mind into this, and you have to give it your all. Don't sit there and be like, well, you know what? If I don't succeed at trucking, it doesn't even matter because I'll just go home and live off of my retirement. You gotta have the want and the drive to do this. Like, a lot of people come out here and they really don't know what they're getting into. Like, do your research on the company, find out what trucking is, and like come out here with the want to drive. You should be fighting your instructor for the seat to drive. You should be like, hey man, I want to drive. Like, get out the seat. I'm gonna do the driving. That's the attitude you need to bring because you need to get that experience. Your first year of trucking is all about the experience. Get the experience so you can get the better job. You know, you got to have some experience. You should give one to Kiersey. Hey, she might win the channel membership one. I wrote everyone's name down. Everything. Etch was third place. Han says my dog needs another hat. Man. Weasel, you were second. Weasel, I'm rooting for you, bro. I'm rooting for you, Weasel. You've been here. You jumped in here and been following the channel for a while. I am rooting for you, bro. Jeans says, sup, sorry, got busy at home. I got to talk to Gene the other day, man. It was good hearing from him. He's having a good time out there. He's like 25K miles into his TNT training. So pretty soon he'll be getting that done and he'll be getting his own truck. It was good hearing from him the other day. Mr. Idol Vlogs, good morning. Watching from the Philippines. Hey man, welcome to the channel, man. I'm glad you're checking us out. We're the truckers over here in the United States, man. Do you drive a truck in the Philippines? I'm just curious. Hans, Montana was 35 last night. Man, that's nice and warm. It's like -5 outside right now. Pegleg says, who had to put on chains in this cold weather? I did not. I did not have to do chains at all. I went over Donner Pass and it was fine. There was snow everywhere, but like on the road, it was good. I went through Wyoming. It was good. I didn't have no troubles, but I got here before the weather got too bad. Greenwich says, don't even carry chains. If it gets that bad, I'm parking. Yeah. And I feel the same way. If I can, I'm going to park. Han says, I ain't chaining on the ice. If it's too bad, I'll shut down. And he says, chaining up is easy. Yeah. You know, guys, the greatest thing about Prime is they say you are the captain of the ship. So if it's too dangerous to drive, then pull it over. I'm pretty sure Tennessee Flatbedder's back. I don't want to jump Adam on here too early. You good? Give me a thumbs up if you're good. Hey, he's
Yeah, I'm
back.
good for now.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. Hey, Lonnie, what's going on, man? I haven't heard from you in a while. Lonnie was one of my students, man. Great guy. Look at Jeffrey. He learned how to use some emojis. Oh man. Gene says, so sorry, gonna have to catch the replay. I wish you all the best, and thank you so much for talking to me the other day, Twisted. I mean, it meant a lot to me, and thanks for being the stand-up guy. Gene, before you go, or if you watch this on the replay, text me which hat you want, like maybe a white one or a blue one or an orange one. Send me a text and I'll hold it to the side because I know you're going to be in Springfield not too long from now. I'll put it to the side and I will save it for you till you get here. Hans says, prime trainees wearing hard hats. Yeah, that was a bad video. Did you see that, Tennessee?
That video? No, I haven't.
You haven't seen that?
No, not yet.
Oh man, I should have sent you the link to it earlier today. I should have sent you the link 2 days ago. Yeah, some guy decided that it would be funny to say, "Hey, Prime's making me wear a motorcycle helmet or a bike helmet because I'm a little." Pretty much, he was saying he was a little slow and he had to wear his vest doing his pre-trip, and it was just it. The guy was trying to be funny. I'm pretty sure it was nothing serious. The guy was just trying to be funny, and unfortunately, he made it look like Prime just hires anybody and, hey, put this helmet on, you'll be fine and you'll get a CDL here. I don't know. It was not a good joke. It was not. Let's hurry up with these hats. My iPad's about to die. Tennessee, I gave one away. Sorry, you missed it. So, Tennessee, I don't know if you were watching or not, but the gunmetal gray went to Steve. Steve's been one of my friends for a long time, and he was quick on the draw on that one. Hey, should we not let Steve win the next one if he tries because he already won one? Because he was pretty quick on that phone. As soon as I say, hey, see that phone number right there? Go ahead and program it into your phone and send me the color. He was already, boom. Plug it in. Yeah, right, Edge, plug it in. Hi, Merry Christmas, everyone. Yes, Merry Christmas. Hey, everybody, I hope that y'all made it home for the holidays. And if you did not make it home, then Tennessee Flatbedder has a special message for y'all.
I can barely hear you on this. I am trying to get stuff going. And it's just...
let me yell into the mic. I said you have a special message for everybody staying out over the road during Christmas.
I appreciate everybody that's taking their time out to make sure they run out there for Christmas, and hope you have a good chance to talk to your families and have a Merry Christmas out there, man.
Yeah, we really appreciate all you guys that are running through the holidays so we don't have to. Like Greenwich told me, he was all like, hey, I'm going to run through the holidays so you family guys can go home and be home with your families and stuff like that. And I was all like, man, I never thought about it like that. I do appreciate y'all guys running out there. I never thought about it like that. Let's see. How does truckers deal with bullies? I don't know what that is. How do truck drivers deal with? I don't know. Minus 35 in Montana, in Oklahoma, heading to Oregon. See, that's some of my winter driving stuff. I don't go to any state that starts with an O. I've seen the most wrecks in the states that start with the O's. Like Ohio, whenever I first started driving out there, I was still in TNT. There was a major wreck in Ohio. It was bad. So, I just try to stay out of that state. Oregon, after we were teaming, me and my teammate were teaming, the sun came up. I was driving night shift, and I was all like, man, these mountains are tall. Well, when the sun came up, I realized that it was all the snow piled up from the snow plows, and like the roads were horrible. Like I knew the roads were horrible at night, but whenever the sun came up and I realized that that wasn't a mountain, that's just piled up snow, that it snowed that much, the plows built up a wall, I was like, I ain't coming back here. And then Oklahoma did a horrible job salting the road. They didn't really salt it that great. So I was like, and there was some wrecks in Oklahoma. I was seeing truck rollover after truck rollover. And I was like, you know what? If the state starts with an O, I'm trying to stay out of it during the wintertime. Brian says, I left Joliet, Illinois Tuesday, and I flew out of there. I'm in Louisiana now. Hey, man, make it south. Guys, make sure y'all have y'all's trucks filled up during this cold weather. Make sure your trucks are filled up. Make sure you're using anti-gel if you're going to be in the negative weather. If you go to a southern state and fill up and you're about to go up north and be in the negative degree weather, just so you know, the fuel down there in Texas might not have been treated. So you might need to put some anti-gel in it going up north. Be aware of what you did. This week I filled up in my bad, I was trying to get Tennessee back in here. I filled my truck up in California, so I knew that there wasn't anti-gel in there, or there wasn't a mixture in there. So I made sure the next time I filled up, I put some in there just to be safe, because we were down there and I was in the single digits for a while. So, not this negative weather that y'all are in right now. Guys, y'all just be safe out there, man. Let's see here.
I'm back.
Oh, you're back? James Roberts says, my trainer tells me if you get tired on my shift of driving, just pull over at the truck stop and I'll take a break and get some sleep if you need to. Exactly right. If you're tired, still wake up your trainers just to let them know, hey, I have to stop. Make sure that they know, communicate that with them. Also, James, make sure you're getting sleep throughout the day. When your shift ends, look, guys, TNT is hard. I'm not even going to lie. You got to get used to sleeping in a moving truck. My biggest suggestion is to go straight to sleep whenever your shift is over. Go straight to sleep, because you don't know how much you're going to sleep. There's 23 people in here and only 7 likes.
Oh, really?
What? Where's all the likes at, bro? Y'all just want to hear it from Pegleg. Pegleg, go ahead and get those likes for us.
Hey, everybody. Hit that like button. Borrow my leg to smash that ding-dong bell. Oh, and if you ain't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe too.
Bam! Hit that bell. Make sure the bells are on all. Don't make it personalized. Lonnie says, I've been busy. My trainer and I are currently chasing the weather. Yeah, that's not fun. Too dangerous to drive. Give me that hat. I hear you, man. I got them everywhere. Hey, just so y'all know, if y'all are in Springfield, Missouri, I'm going to have all these hats in my truck, and they are $25 a piece. see me out there, hit me up for a hat, $25. Boom, there's your hat. I have a lot of colors right now, so we'll see what's left. RJ, what's going on, RJ? I want a hat. The comment says something about him wearing it because he was bumping his head on the ladder. Yeah, I don't know. That was horrible. Look at Greenwich. He said, pay attention, Tennessee. Oh, nice hat, Tennessee.
It ain't yours, though. Where's mine?
Yours is right there, bro. For $29 for 3 equal payments of $29.99.
Well, that's the bad thing is I am mobile now, so we're gonna go pull something out of dry storage.
Oh, you're mobile now. Sketch. We're not gonna have any black ones left. We only had 3. Tennessee wants the black one. I figured Tennessee would want the gray one, the gunmetal gray one, but he ended up wanting the black one. So, you know, that one's spoken for, mine's spoken for, and then my backup one's spoken for.
It is way over there, and I can't get it.
Your green
The
one?
old hat.
You can get it. You almost got to it.
No. Look what's in front of me.
He's about 3
Just
feet
do
away
a
from
backflip or something. Yo. 3 rights makes a left. Hey, Tennessee, does the cold weather affect the metal in your lips, face, and ears?
No, it doesn't. So I have to move it just a check. No, I was even out there this morning, and this one was sticking straight up out of my face mask. No, it didn't bother me at all.
Yeah. Yeah,
Adjust this hat.
that's a lot of metal, bro. You ever drive anymore? Always just see you talking.
We got super chat.
Oh, timeout. We gotta go down to super chats. Redheads fits good with the Juggalo pajamas. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like Hans must have been watching my video where I was wearing the red hat and the jersey. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. Hans, you seen the merch store, man? The merch, dude, I'm so happy with the merch. I'm telling you, I'm so happy with the merch. So happy with it. Tennessee, ever had lighting hit you with all that metal in your face?
No, but I used to be an electrician.
You shooting lightning bolts out of the... Oh, look, he just got struck by lightning. We lost Tennessee. Hopefully he comes back pretty soon. Don't jinx me, Twisted.
There we go.
Tennessee, I have some good and some bad news for you. I will have a socket-only leg for you in a couple months.
Okay.
What's a
That's
socket?
still good news.
Leg? Dude, you're getting that leg vibe stuff. What's happening? D's still warm in Florida. Rob, man. Rob was on my truck, man. He great guy. We trained in Pittston. Like I trained him in Pittston, and it was sad to see him leave trucking, man. I wish he would have been able to stay, but you know, I understand why he left. So what happened to Rob is they had a steer tire blowout, Tennessee. So when you're driving and the steer tire blows out, man, I've never had it happen to me, honestly, but I always hear that it is a fight because that tire hits the ground, it jerks the wheel. That's why we teach y'all to drive with 2 hands. That is why. It's because you got to be ready to fight that steer tire. And unfortunately, his trainer rolled the truck. He was like about a month away from finishing the lease and everything.
Man.
And his trainer rolled the truck, and Rob was asleep in the bunk, and he had to wake up, I guess, on the side. And thank God that they were both safe, but I don't blame them for not being able to sleep in the truck again. Oh, we got another super chat coming in from Hans. $5. Give a hat to Kiersey, dude. She deserves it, being your boss and all. Where's Kiersey at tonight? I'm about to send her I should have sent her the link to the live tonight. I should have sent her it. Oakdale Trucker, OT in the house and back to work. You were right. Nothing changed. Nothing changed, LOL. You were right. Nothing changed. Trying to remember who Oakdale is. Tennessee, you know who Oakdale is?
No, I like his picture though.
Yeah, it's a cool picture. Going to Georgia next load. Hopefully it won't be freezing. Nah, I think I haven't seen nothing in Georgia.
Another super chat.
All right. I'm trying to get my boy in here to go ahead and give away another hat. But let's go down here to the super chat. Oh, it's for Tennessee. Tennessee, you want to read it, man? Or actually, it's for me. Well, Tennessee's camera's completely black.
Yeah, I'm still here, though.
Jeff says, buy Tennessee a caffeinated beverage. Coca-Cola, man. That's good stuff. Coca-Cola. I'll tell you what, while we're waiting on Zane, if we go ahead and get to 25 likes on here, we will go ahead and give out another hat. So I'm watching it right here. We get to 25 likes, I'll go ahead and give out another hat while we're waiting on my boy to come and take his drawing of the names. Hans, make sure you got a jug of DEF in your truck, or your truck, if it's below zero, most truck stops won't sell it. Yeah, the DEF pumps freeze, so make sure y'all have DEF. Fill up on the DEF whenever you can. Tennessee and me, we kind of think alike. Our rule is what, Tennessee?
Always top off when you're fueling.
Always top it off every time you fuel. Now, and the reason for that also is because when you fill up, when you have to fill up the DEF tank, it's gonna take you a long time if you're not topping it off every time. A lot of people don't like filling it up because it takes too long to fill it up. But if you just take the extra time to top it off every time, you won't have trouble with it. In my book, it'll be fast. 3 rights makes a left. Why do I see rubber bungee straps on the side steps of some trucks? Tennessee, that's y'all flatbedders, man. Y'all putting those.
I always put mine there, so if I need to replace a bungee that broke in transit on my tarp, I can grab it off my step, go put it on there real quick, and hit the road again. And then sometimes it's used for traction when the step is hot, ice.
So that's it?
That's why I use them there.
I thought it was just cool. Like, I see them always like hanging down, dragging on the ground, and I just thought that like people was collecting the broke ones just to make it look cool. Mario Johnson says he just got here. Gene Scott says, hello, Twisted in Tennessee. I'm back. Glad y'all are still here.
What's going on, Gene? and we're about to have a better picture of me.
Wow, what are you doing?
I am back in the studio.
Look at that. Oh, you removed it.
Yeah, I was getting tired of hearing the reverb of the echo of that. Computer's finally up. Hopefully things will go smoothly now on my
Yeah,
end.
you showed them the green hat, man. People want the green hat. Pegleg is getting that hat right there. And the 2,000 subscriber hat that I wore the entire time I had 2,000 subscribers is going to take that place. I've already promised it to him a long time ago, and I keep promises. Pegleg said whenever I get 3,000 followers, he was going to come here and do the hot chip challenge. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
I just got out the storm. It got cold. Girl. WPG Robin says, have an elf on the shelf. If get it for you. Right? Showing love from California. Hey, man, California was nice and warm when I was there. It was great. God is good. Love all the... You all stay safe out here. Oh, look at this. My little buddy's here.
What's going on, Zane?
We're going to go ahead and do the channel membership, guys. Everybody that's joined the membership of the channel.
Cross your fingers, cross your fingers, cross your fingers.
Just one. So, hold on. What's your name?
Zane Cox.
So this is Zane. He's my son, and he's going to pick one of these names in this hat, and it's the channel members, and he's just going to pick one without looking. You can get one? Just one.
Now, if you draw my name.
Get a good one. Christopher Mel George. You just want a hat, Christopher Mel George. Good job, buddy. Thank you, Zane.
You're welcome.
You need a hat for doing that? You want a hat? You want that green one over there, don't you? You want this one, don't you?
Nah.
You don't want this green one? Which one you want? Oh, you want the reflective one.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Isn't it cool? Tell the people how nice the hats are. Tell everyone, talking to the mic. Do you like them?
All these hats are very good.
Very good.
Good
Do you
job.
look good? So Zane came down and here helped us. Christopher Mel George. One of my students.
Chrissy Poo.
So Christopher Mel George won the gold and red hat.
And then
Christopher Mel George is going to be the only one that has the red and gold hats. Thank you, bub. Give me a hug. Thank you. Good job. Good night, bub.
A super chat during that.
Uh-oh, super chat down there. Gene Scott says, take a green one if you got one. Gene, I will put it to the side. It's $25. It's yours. It's the green and red one. I like the green and red one. I do. The only problem with it is it just screams Christmas. But I will put it to the side because I'll make sure that I'll save it for you. Gene. All right, Gene. Gene's hat. I gotta write Steve's name on this one because I didn't. No, I did write Steve on it. Perfect. So that's 2 hats gone. My boy scammed me out of a hat, so he saw that reflective one. I'm telling y'all guys, this reflective. I got 2 more reflective ones. The reflective is looking good. Tennessee, 4 more likes, and we're gonna give out the next hat, bro. 4 more likes.
Come on, guys. Let's get them likes in there.
So how long you been trucking for, Tennessee?
5.5 years.
5.5 years. And I've been trucking for 6 years. Han says, anyone ever had potato load that was loose in their trailer? Yes, I did. It will shift and the weights will be different. Usually you get unloaded at a place that lifts your truck up and it's awesome. It looks like NASA. Your truck is lifting up like you think it's a rocket ship. Like you're all like 3, 2, 1 to the moon. It's pretty cool. Now the trailer's nasty, real nasty when you have to get it washed out. Sweet potatoes on the floor load. I haven't done sweet potatoes. Like the live and make sure to subscribe. Yes, thank you, Shadow. I appreciate that. DEF freezes at 12 degrees. Yeah, and they put the what would you call that on the pumps, Tennessee? The blanket around it,
A thermal blanket, basically.
A thermal blanket so they don't freeze. Coke is good. Jack Daniels. Han says, yes, RJ, my load is going to that lifts up the trailer. Oh, so he's right there where it lifts it up. Oakland Trucker says, I was in your live earlier last week or the week before. I was out of work for 3 months due to a health issue, and I asked, has anything changed with Prime? And you said, not really. Oh, exactly. Okay. Yeah, I remember now. I do remember. Remember, he was the guy in the live that was talking about how he's went through some stuff and he was going to come back.
Okay.
Mine was unloaded by the conveyor belt, and the unloader went into the trailer. The unloader, like, I don't like the unloader ones. Took about 45 minutes. Oh, we got a super chat down there. Oh, the biggest super chat of the stream so far. Jeff with the $25 super chat. I owe at Gene Scott $20, so put it towards the cost of his hat. Gene, you $5, Gene, for the hat. So Jeffrey over here went ahead and dropped you 20 on it. What a nice guy. Awesome, man. Like, you know, it takes a stand-up man. It takes a stand-up person to pay back somebody when you owe them money. So that's awesome, Gene. So definitely, Gene has $20 paid on his hat. I will get a green one. Did I? Yeah, Gene, yours is the green one. Maybe I'll go. Liz says, Simple Plan Trucking says, Merry Christmas, y'all. Remember we did the video with Simple Plan Trucking?
Oh, yeah.
Liz, I guess Liz is his wife. Liz Purr. But awesome. Hey, if y'all haven't checked out Simple Plan Trucking, check his channel out. Him and his wife are team trucking out there. They're both awesome. Like, it was an honor to do a video with them and spend some time with them when they were here. When y'all come to town again, please stop by so we can maybe go out to dinner or something. It was just super awesome to hang out with you guys. I think it's supposed to get down to 15 degrees tonight in Louisiana. I will have to wait in that due to my teeth and my stomach ulcer. Hello, Zane. Yeah, we ain't trying to kill you. Look at that FBG. Pickup in Grand Folks. Best load I had so far is Hershey. They give you free candy. Yes, if you go to Hershey's, they give you free candy, and it's awesome. 3 more likes, Tennessee. 3 more likes, and we're going to give out another hat. 3 more likes.
Let's go.
Oh, Gene Scott, thank you, Jeff, for hooking them up, man. Giving them the money you owed them. Han says, Grand Forks. Grand Forks, North Dakota is a beautiful place to go to, but cold as all get out in the winter. Yeah, dude. I don't like North Dakota and South Dakota. There ain't nothing out there, man. It's just I don't know. For one, I've only been through North Dakota once, and I went straight through it. I wasn't stopping anywhere. I just had to go through it to get where I needed to go. And that's the only time I've been in North Dakota. There is nothing up there. What you say, Tennessee?
Technical difficulties. I accidentally had volume up on something I clicked on, and
Oh, okay. Three rights make a left says once I parked up a load of Viagra in the 48-foot trailer. I got to my receivers in a 53-foot trailer.
that's a good
You
one.
know, okay, the other day, I'll tell you what happened to me the other day. The other day I was up in Kansas City, 12th Street. What is it? Is it a TNW or a Duplo? I'll tell you. I was at either a TN. It was off of 12th Street. This is where I was delivering. I was delivering to Kansas Pops. I was doing a tire run to Pops, and I get up there, and this guy has like a 48-foot trailer. And this dude's all like, man, it's hard to back in here. And I got the 53-foot trailer. And he comes up to me. And I didn't realize his trailer was shorter till he backed it in. And I saw how far his trailer was. But I stayed out there. I helped him back it in. You know, nice thing to do. I knew it was a tight place. So I stood back there, kind of helped him out. Said, yeah, you got it. Keep backing up. Hey, whoa. Pull up. Turn all the way right. Back up. Curve it in more. You know, I helped him out. And he was being a nice guy. He jumped out and he said, hey, do you need some help backing it in too? And I said, nah, man, I got it. And I was all like, dang, dude, like he had a shorter trailer and he was struggling bad. And I was all like, man, you know, I was like, I guess I just been here too many times because I already know, like, hey, you got to jackknife the heck out of it to get it in there. So, you know, I was so shocked that he had a shorter trailer and he had a harder time putting it in than I had in the 53-foot trailer. Three rights makes a left. Have you heard from Versatile Duckling lately? I talked to Versatile Duckling not too long ago. He said he'll see us soon. He's trying to get back for Christmas to test out his student, I think. And did I say 24 or 25 likes? Did I say 24 or 25 likes?
I cannot remember. I just looked, and that's why I was just about to ask. What did we say on the likes? Because I see it sees 24.
I think I said 25. We'll just say 25.
All right, one more, guys. One more.
One more like. And we'll go ahead and give away the second half. But
WPG
Versatile
Robertson
Duckling is getting back pretty
25.
soon. He's doing good. As far as I know, he's loving leasing. He's doing his thing out there. He's supposed to be putting out some videos pretty soon. Backwood says Liz Purr and Mr. Brooks from Simple Plan Trucking. Okay, I didn't know her name on YouTube was Liz because I know her as Brooke or Brooke. And I only know that because that's what Simple Plan Trucking calls her. So she is an awesome lady. Like, man, she is so cool. She's all like, hey, I really don't like doing the YouTube videos, but when we did the YouTube video, she was excellent. She like she was natural at it. I could just watch her do the YouTube video. I was all like, no offense, Simple Plan Trucking, you're my boy and everything. Like, You know, I love y'all both, but like I think she would do great at a YouTube channel just by herself. Like she could do her own YouTube channel by herself, and I think people would watch it all day because she is super interesting. She talks great. She looks at the camera. I mean, like it was a great video. It was fun. Han's picking up a freezer load in Richmond. Washington tomorrow, heading to Missouri. Pegleg says had a load to Minnick, North Dakota of a drill pipe in January, and it was 30 below. 30 below. It's no good. Like, I don't know how long, like, what's the worst weather you can be at? What's the worst negative weather you can be at? Like wind chill. Negative what? Negative like 60 is going to make you instantly like frostbite. What is it? I wonder what that is. He had an inferior trainer. Somebody said we got to 25 likes. Oh, we did. 25
Yeah, we
likes.
just did.
Y'all better pop that number into your phone right now, because Tennessee Flatbetter is about to put a number into that chat right there. It could be a 4-digit number. It could be a 6-digit number. He could just type a million numbers. He's about to put a number in there, maybe a 1 through 50 number, hopefully, so it's not too hard. Soon as he hits send, whoever's the first person to text me that number he typed in there is getting a free hat. Get that number in there. Let's see what happens. Oh, here we go. You can't type the number in there and then text me the number. All right. Man, that was funny.
Than me.
You know, you even text me the number 55, and you weren't the first one to type me 55 on that phone number right there. Guys, phone number right there. The 417-894-8098. So I'm going down the list right here. Dang, I can't go to the phone numbers, but I can't show y'all this because it's phone numbers. We have a winner right here, and his phone number ends with the last 2 digits 50. Last 2 digits 50, 50, your last 2 digits of your phone number. Text me like a nickname so I can let everyone know who won this. Or actually, I'll just respond to you. Nickname. This is the winner right here. Whoever, if you just got a text from me saying nickname, WPG, you're the one that won it, man.
Good job.
WPG. I'm going to show you the hats. Text me whichever one you want. We have the blue one. We have the orange one. We have the gunmetal. Gunmetal gray. The reflective one. We have the white and the green. White and the green. So go ahead and just text me the color you want, and I'll go ahead and write your name on it. CM. Let's see which one he picked. Let's see. The blue one.
The blue one.
Yep, the blue one. WPG. So WPG just got him the blue hat. So WPG, what I'm gonna need from you, I'm gonna need a address. I'm gonna need your full name. I'm gonna need your first name and your last name. I'm going to need your first name, your last name, and your full entire address, zip code, and everything to send this hat to you. Last time I found out, because I didn't ask people for their full names, what I found out that is that nicknames, I can't mail it to you. I have to have your full name on there, your real name. I had to call people at the post office last time. So congratulations, WPG, man. You got it. Lucky, man. Oh, I know. Austin. I know your name now. I said it out loud before he even typed it in here. My bad. I said his real name. My bad. At least I didn't say his last name. Yeah, congrats. Where was I at? Learn, same. I was told you park next to if there are plenty of. Where was I at, Tennessee? Oh, 24.
Yeah.
Oakdale says I'll be in Springfield next week for my lease classes, and my new truck might come down to the pad and chat it up with you. Hey, for sure, man. You're welcome. Oakland also Monday I'm going on a load, so Tuesday I will be there. Also, these hats, I'm gonna put them in that box, and whatever's left, $25. Boom, you got your hat. While supplies last. Brian Walton says, I had a guy from another company jump out of his truck at a shipper and asked me to back his truck. That he was new and didn't know how and what would you do in that incident? If somebody asked me to back their truck into the dock, like get in the truck and do it, I would be like, yeah, you got $50, bro? I don't work for free, man. You give me $50, I'll back that sucker in there. No, I don't know. Whatever you needed to do it. I would have probably said, look, I'll get out and look for you, but the only way you're going to learn is if you actually try it out. You have to be able to try it out. You have to be able to try to back it in there.
It's either sink or swim.
Yeah, I got to save his name to the phone because what I learned from last time I didn't save people's names to the phone that won the hats. So whenever I got to the post office, I kind of ended up with having to look through all the phones, like look through the phones at all the numbers and try to figure out who was the one that won. Dang, I see some of y'all. Y'all are staying in here. I see people like their text messages were red 55. Like they were trying to win the second one too. They've been in here the whole live. There is one hat left by somewhere near the end of the live. There's going to be one more.
Now, I did read in chat where it says he disputes the count. He wants a recount.
Who said that?
Someone in chat
wants a recount.
Making a joke.
It says 25 likes on my side. What's your say?
No. 25. But he was just joking. Let me
okay.
Up here. 3 rights make a left. Said it.
Yeah. That's funny how many people put it right here in chat right here. RJ says, when you guys pull into a truck stop, how do you decide who you park next to if there's plenty of spots? Tennessee?
If there's a spot open, I'll just pick one.
Who would you park next to?
The hottest one.
I tried to park between 2 trucks. I'm going to tell you, that's where I'm trying to park, and that's because I'm trying to park where no one else is going to back into me. I'm going to try to park between the 2 trucks, or at least right next to one.
And I usually pick out the flatbedders that I'll park next to.
Pick out the flatbedders, you say?
Yeah, that's the way I do it.
Yeah, Han says I would help him, but not literally drive the truck because if I got into accident, we'd both be in trouble. Yeah. I shovel snow. Yeah, -72. Jesus. Congrats. This thing's rigged. Man, I'm rooting for you too. I'm really like Weasel and Sketch, man. I really want y'all to get one. Sketch, I feel so bad because, man, you were here right before I hit 3,000 subscribers, man. Sketch is such a great guy too. I need a recount. Number in. Oh. Pegleg says that wasn't right. A blind guy, a number in a chat. Oh man, Shadow says, "How, bro? I mean, just be happy someone won, bro. You'll win one day." Look at you using the emojis. Full name, mother's maiden name, dog's name.
Yep.
You're all good. RJ says, was just curious if there's any preference of parking to try not to get your hood ripped off. Yeah, I'm going to try to park next to someone. I really am. I don't want somebody to take my hood off either. One time I let my student, we were pulling into West Memphis, Arkansas, and I tell him all the time, you got my hood ripped off. I tell him all the time. I told him, I said, hey, park wherever you want, man. And he pulled up into the middle of like 10 parking spots, right into the middle of it. And I said, I was like, I wouldn't really park here. I was like, I don't think it's a good place to park. And, he was all like, no, I think it's a good place to park. And I was like, yeah, it's not. I said, it's fine, man. I told you park wherever you want. It's cool. We'll park here. And sure enough, a Western Express came around, boom, took off my hood. And I was not happy about it. I was like, are you for reals? Western Express just came and took off my hood. The guy was all like, I'm brand new. I'm sorry. I'm brand new. My trainer's asleep in the back. And, I was like, dude, chill out. I'm not mad. It's, it happens. You just take it as a learning experience. Watch your mirrors. I was trying to help him out. See, now everyone has his phone number, so... Oh, backwoods. And Gene Scott wants my phone number. But Shadows says, I'd be like you got a hat before I back it up for you. We don't do hanging CAD recounts here. What is? I don't even know. I guess I lost your number, man. Maybe you can get up with Tennessee or Twisted.
Oh, he's talking.
So that's who just texted me. That's who just texted me. That's Jeff's number then.
Yeah, I think he's talking to
Okay,
Jeff. Saying he lost Jeff's number.
I'll try to send it to you, Gene. I will. Shadow says, I don't park by a Swift truck. Swift just has a bad name because they're a big company, guys. Really, they do. RJ, Tennessee, do you judge other flatbedders, securements if you park by them?
Yeah, I kind of do. You can tell a lazy flatbedder by the way they secure their tarps. If they're flapping in the wind going down the road. Also praise some that tarp it pretty good to make it look like they just wrapped a Christmas present, like the most expensive Christmas present.
So what you want it like perfectly creased on the corners, or what you judging on?
Perfect crease, no loose tarps. Pretty much can bounce a quarter off of it. Almost military style bed, basically.
Yeah, and right there, you're exactly right. Three rights make a left. Russell. I also try to park where I can get out. You're 100% right, where you won't be blocked in, where you're not facing a wall where somebody can park there. So, yeah, you know, I should have said that first because I do look for that kind of spots first, but I try to find the one in between two trucks. Hans, I got nothing against Swift drivers. Problem is, some trucks don't use their mirrors when leaving truck stops. Man, I'll tell you what, like I've seen more accidents happen here lately by people pulling out of a spot than anything else. I got some of my friends sent me some dash camera footage, which I need to make a video with one of them, but they all get hit by people pulling out the spots, and I'm like, yeah, man, that's not good. Here's twisted. Telling Jeffrey to get a hold of you for mine.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking.
You all enjoy your Christmas. I need to get some sleep driving early mornings. Well, hey, good night, Hans. Thanks for stopping in, and Merry Christmas in case we don't see you again. There's your question. Tennessee, how do you tarp a D12 dozer?
You don't.
What do you mean you
At least
don't?
I've never had to have a 12D dozer tarped. Now, the parts to it, maybe, like the axles, or I don't see the bucket need to be, or the blade needs to be tarped at all, but
yeah, I don't know nothing about tarping no dozers or none of that stuff. Do you use chains on them, I'm guessing?
yeah, on the dozers, you're going to use chains.
Do you only have one type of chains, or is there more types of chains?
We only carry one type of chain, but there is multiple. There's different sizes. Each size can hold up to a different or rated for a weight.
How long is that chain?
I wouldn't know right off the top of my head right now.
It's long enough to go over some stuff and over the other side of the trailer, right?
Oh, yeah.
What's that big handle thing that looks like it's spinning? That looks like you pull this way and it's.
Oh, so we got two types of binders. That's what you're talking about is a binder. We have ratchet binders and snap binders. I prefer the snap binder.
Why?
It's because once I got it tight, it stays tight.
Well, what's the difference in them? Like a ratchet?
Yeah,
what's
one
the
will ratchet. And so it's basically sucking two screws into itself to make it tight. But trying to take one of them back off in the winter when it's -2 degrees outside is not fun. Like right now, it's -7 outside.
So it's like two screws and a metal piece, and you just turn it around and it screws them together?
Yeah.
What's the other one like?
A snap binder. Basically, you hook it up, and then when you pull the handle, it sucks it in and snaps together. So once you get a good bite on it.
So it's more of a sliding action.
Yeah. and it just basically does the
Okay.
same thing as a ratchet binder, but it does it in one swoop motion instead of cranking to make it come close.
How do you take that one off?
The ratchet or the snap?
The snap.
The snap, you basically pull the handle back up and step out of the way because it's got a lot of pressure behind it, so it's going to fly back up.
So that one
Snap
sounds
binders
more
are
dangerous.
Yeah, the snap binders are more dangerous.
Good to keep in mind, because if something looks dangerous or sounds dangerous, I'm not messing with it. How the heck did I lose one like? Somebody took a like back.
Really?
They said I didn't win a hat. I'm taking the like back.
What?
kind of
How did that
racism?
happen? I don't see a really. Oh, okay, you guys are no fair.
I just seen it right now. I was like, somebody took their like back. Being from Swift, I have to agree. RJ says, I just saw a Western Express flatbed, and he had 15 bungees on his tarps. It was neat whatsoever, and plastic was coming out where the tarp wasn't secured.
Yeah, that was a lazy driver right there.
Shit, y'all speaking Spanish over here. Y'all are speaking Spanish over here. I don't even know. Look at Han says, I'm unsubscribing from this channel tonight. Hans, I'm sorry. There's only one night that we give out hats, and I'm sorry, but it happens. Go to bed, Hans. You're driving at night. Where was I at? I wish Swift would do away with their owner operation. I don't even know. RJ says, I was in Tennessee on the 24th. It was like 3 a.m. and there was an owner op with an Amazon trailer jackknife in the ditch. Light rain, no traffic. I've been seeing a lot of those Amazon trailers wrecked with a owner op under them. And you know what I think it is? I think that it's more like, you know, you have an owner op that's experienced out here. He's paid for his truck, and he's over time he's became complacent, and he's taken for granted the small but major things that we do to be safe out there, like slow down sooner. He's starting to feel invincible. Maybe he's driving too fast on bad weather conditions, you know, just different stuff like that. That's funny. We lost another like. Look, that's
Who's
funny.
taking back their likes? Come on, confess.
You might be. Backwood says you might. You're making me miss flatbed, Tennessee.
Well, come on back over to the dark side.
Is Prime back to taking people with CDLs? Yes, I've seen CDL holders coming in. I know January there's going to be one coming in. So, yeah, they're taking back CDL holders again. Is there any truth to TA Petro ending their paid parking? I wish.
Yeah,
I haven't heard nothing about them ending their paid parking. I just went to a TA and a Petro. I went to a couple of them. I didn't even look if they had paid parking no more. I should have paid attention to that. I didn't even know they were talking about doing away with it. Pegleg says, boom binders are also easier to lock with chains.
Oh, yeah. So the boom binders is the same as the snap binder.
Slowpoke says, happy Christmas, peeps. What's going on, Slowpoke? So, Slowpoke, you already missed 2 of the 3 hat or actually, you done missed 3 of the 4 hat giveaways, bro. Damn, Amazon. Look like you might have a turn. I don't know. The hat giveaway reminds me of the Democrats' national. Free hats to everyone. Free hats to everyone. Did I win? No, you didn't win one yet, Slowpoke.
Rob was saying mutiny. Looks like we might have a mutiny on our hands.
Yeah, mutiny.
On a pirate
Yeah,
ship.
I guess so. We're down to 21 likes. Everybody hit the unlike button right now. That's kind of funny. It's just, hey, everything's going down the drain right now, Tennessee.
Yeah, I'm seeing them likes just slowly disappear. Oh, we got one back.
We got one back. That was Slowpoke. He hit the thumbs up when he came in. Tennessee, do you ever get judged because you do flatbed for Prime versus one of the flatbed companies?
No, I get a lot of comments on how Prime does do flatbed because they see all the reefer drivers out there and they don't see very many flatbed of Prime.
Attica.
Oh, we lost another subscriber. Oh, he's back. Yeah, not subscriber, a like. He's just hitting that like button, unliking it, unliking it.
It's funny. Like, hey, man, I'm just glad we got 20 likes. Watch. I said 20 likes. Now we're going to get to 19.
Hey, we went down 2.
We went down
Back
2.
up 1. We just sit here and watch that count all day.
Yeah, I wonder how many thumbs down we have because that's the one thing I can't see on here is thumbs down.
I don't see any thumbs down.
Han says Amazon doesn't pay owner ops worth a crap. That's why they speed. I didn't know that. I don't know how much Amazon pays. I've never looked into it. Tennessee, have you ever looked into it?
No, I haven't. Oh, we're back up to 25.
Sorry, I'm out here working, parked in a dirt lot till 2 a.m. How many flatbed drivers are in Prime? Tennessee,
So,
what's your numbers?
last time I heard, we have roughly about 900 flatbedders to 1,000 in the ballpark. We just lost another like. We were up to 25. Now we're to 24.
You know, we got all the, like, I got all these name of the people that joined the members, the channel memberships. Jeffrey's a member of the channel. Scotty B is a member of the channel. Trucking along with Kiersey. She is the reason that these are so long because I made everyone's the same link to be fair and the same size. So she is the reason these are so long. Tennessee Flatbedder was in here.
Yep, and I would have given that back away.
Nick. Tim. Christopher, the winner. Greenwich Trucking. Leah. And look, Pegleg. I was hoping Pegleg won because I even drew a peg leg on there. That's why I was looking at these. You see my artist skills of a peg leg next to it?
We're at 28 likes.
It's all because of peg leg. That leg just rung the bell. But yeah, cool, and hey, everyone that's joined the channel, man, I really do appreciate y'all. I put out the video for the merch shop early to you guys, and what I'm planning on doing is I'm gonna drop a price of one of the hats or something like that for everybody that's part of the membership. I'm gonna let you know, hey, I'm gonna drop the price of this hat, like drop it $5 or whatever it is to make it where it's at cost, and let y'all buy a hat at cost pretty soon. I will let y'all know when, and I'll leave it like that for 24 hours. If y'all are watching my store, then you'll see the cost of the hat go down. Jeffrey says, hey, everyone. Oh, I skipped somebody's. They speed because their deliveries is 180 miles away, and they have 1.5 hours to do it. On says, I see 26 likes. Reefer Games rule. Jeff says, every time I hit 25 likes, Twisted is supposed to give a hat away. Oh, is that what was going on? You drop it down below 25 and then you pick it back up to do another hat. 3 rights make a left. Can you explain what the inner axle switches does on your truck, and also the ATC switch?
Well, one's supposed to make where all 4 tires spin at once when you need traction. And the
so,
AT
like, if you're getting stuck in the mud or on the ice, you use that one.
Yeah, and the
My bad, go ahead.
anti-traction switch is supposed to be able to turn it off to where the truck don't just try to spin it because it's thinking it's losing traction.
So that's like the anti-locking brakes on like a regular car, huh?
Yeah, because the ATC is anti-traction.
How about the switch that says lower suspension? What do we use that for?
Lower the back end of the tractor down so when we're pulling out from under a trailer or getting up under a trailer.
Okay. So the big argument...
Did you just squirrel?
What the hell? My wife came in here and said, like, this is... It's 8:30?
Yeah.
Oh. She's telling me to go to bed. She's all like, it's your bedtime. You better get to bed. But, okay, the big discussion is with the lowering the suspension to pull out under a trailer. Do you hit the switch before you pull forward, or do you pull forward to pull the kingpin out and then drop it? Tennessee?
You pull your pin, then drop it.
So you pull forward just a little bit and then drop it, right?
I lost what you were saying when you said pull the pin, then drop it. I thought you meant saying pull your release handle and then drop your airbags and pull out from under it.
No. I hear a lot of people argue this.
See, as soon as I get back in the truck, I lower my bags and then I start rolling forward after they've lowered down. I don't pull forward, then lower my bags.
Come say it. Oh, you're sick. My wife says, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas to everybody.
And thank you for supporting my husband.
And thanks for supporting the channel. And peace and all that stuff. So like a lot of people agree with Tennessee. I'm the opposite. I'm the guy that likes to, what I like to do is pull forward to get the kingpin out of the locking jaws, and then I drop the truck down, and then I pull out. And the reason I do that is because I think that there's a little lip that goes around the kingpin, right? So if you don't pull forward, to me, when you lower the truck suspension, it's still hooked up and you're dropping the suspension, but it's still holding on to that locking jaw. So when you pull forward, it drops as you pull forward, and to me, it just doesn't look right. So I always pull forward about an inch or two, and then I drop the suspension and pull out. But, it's people always say different ways. Like half the people say, no, you just drop the suspension, then you pull forward. And then some people say you pull forward, drop the, people are both ways on it. To me, it makes sense to pull forward. Tennessee says he doesn't pull forward. He drops the suspension and then he pulls forward. Who knows who's right? We need to get out the Freightliner handbook and find out who's right, or whoever makes the fifth wheel, whatever. What you doing, Steven?
Show them your new tattoo.
Oh, there's the new tattoo. Is it finished?
No, he's got another session to go.
Oh, okay. It didn't look finished. That's why I was asking. Oh, flatbedders came back.
I disagree with that.
That's all you got?
Yeah. Oh. You've seen me back. You can account for that week and back.
Yeah, but that's all you, man. If I was you, I'd be like, Hans, you don't even know the docks I back into. Have you ever backed into a garage with this much room on both sides of your trailer and had to hit it perfect? And if
In
you
the dark.
rub your side, you get a service failure. Have you ever done that? Have you ever
In the dark.
Forklifts? Have you ever been loaded with forklifts on the side of your trailer all the way down, so it has to be that close? I would have said something.
And in the dark.
Hans, you can meet me out there let's see if you can even back between some cones out there on the pad, bro. You just said, I can back.
I can.
Twisted, be careful that my leg may catch you in the chest. Ouch. I got kicked in the chest. Y'all remember everything I say, I swear. I got kicked in the chest by a nub before it sucked. Rob says, I would stick to trucking and leave the art to the others. Good evening, guys, from Scotty B. Pull forward a few inches and then drop it. See, like that's what I do too. I believe that lip of that kingpin's going to start putting wear on your locking jaws. Gene says, my trainer has me push, then pull forward. Yeah, see, a lot of people do it different ways. I think that it damages the locking jaws personally, and it might damage the kingpin. It's wear and tear on it, I think. Happy holidays, Scotty. Han says, I was being sarcastic, Jeffrey. I've seen flatbedders back in the most better than most. Look, Jeffrey ain't hearing that. He's all like, bro, you ain't even on my level. Oh, man. Brian says, Jeffrey, the problem is some people only get a month of training and put out on their own. It's all about where you go, man. Like, it's part of doing your research. So 3 rights make a left. So what I hear is one pulls out before they're done, and the other pulls out after they're done. You don't pull all the way. Scotty says, I got more miles in reverse than most people do have it going forward. Han says, I could do flatbed because I can't tarp. I couldn't do flatbed because I can't tarp. I guess you would have to learn. I couldn't do flatbed because I would be too paranoid stuff fell off the side of the trailer. I'd be like, oh, I just lost something. No, I didn't. I'm paranoid. I'm a paranoid person, man. I worked in corrections for a while. Like, I'm paranoid. I really am. Brian says, so it's basically learn on your own. If flatbed gang can't back, box pullers can't drive. Oh man. Jefferson Lobb says, I called a Prime recruiter and he said if I have my CDL before I come to Prime, there's a less likely chance for me to even get hired. Is that because Prime's mainly a training company? The deal is when we get people from other schools and stuff like that, they don't really give you the experience you need. Here at Prime, we feel like we put more onto you. We teach you more. We get you more prepared. So when you're coming in with a CDL, you might not know nothing. So they might be like, you know what? We're not even going to mess with you because you came from a CDL school. You have no experience. Now, with a brand new person coming out here that has a permit that's never got a CDL, like we're going to put those guys ahead of the people with the CDLs because the simple fact is like they need an opportunity to get a career going, get a start in life, like to be able to drive trucks. A person with a CDL with zero experience can go somewhere else. Like a person with a permit has to go somewhere to get a CDL. They might not have money for a CDL school. How do you feel, Tennessee? What's your thoughts on that?
I feel in the same way as you do. I kind of zoned out a little bit what you're saying because I was sitting here reading chat at the same time, but I do agree with what you're saying.
Stop agreeing with me all the time. That's racist. Hans does 7,000 miles a week. I believe it. I did 4,000 miles a week last week, and I bet Hans probably did 8,000 miles last week. How'd you get a little screen over there? My bad.
I was going to say, you put me over there.
If you see a driver struggling, do you help them back in next to you? There's sometimes I'll just get out and help somebody. Sometimes I will wait. And I'm like, you know what? If this dude's not getting out to look, then I'm not going to help him. Because the thing is, he needs to get out and look. Now, if he's getting out to look, he's got out to look a couple times, I'll just jump out and I'll be his get out and look. I'll be like, whoa, stop, you're going to hit something. You know, I'll help him out like that. But, you know, if somebody's doing it safe out there, most truck drivers will get out and help you. If you're being completely unsafe, they're just going to get their phones out. They're going to get their phones out. They're going to hit record and they're going to be like, oh, I'm about to go viral. Or they're going to be on their air horns like this. Get a little closer, bro. I'm about to honk. I'm about to pull this thing. Ooh, you're about to hit that truck. I don't know, Tennessee, what you think?
Yeah, if I don't see him getting out, then I'm going to see. But also, if I see them getting out and looking and I see how well they're doing, then I just, when I get pulled in next to me, I give them the thumbs up saying, hey, good job, man. You did it safely.
You know, RJ, or not this way, you're not involved if they hit something. You know, with that, if I'm telling somebody to stop and they keep on backing up and they hit something, then, you know, I'm going to be like, dude, I told you to stop. And if they're all like, no, you didn't tell me to stop. You told me to keep going. Forget it. I'm disappearing. Like, I'll be like, man, I'm gonna go take a shower. Like, I'm disappearing. They're not gonna see me again. He's gonna tell the cops, the guy in the red hat told me to keep on backing up, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, I seen that dude. He ran off over there. You know, like, come on, man, like. And like, if somebody's backing really fast, if I'm trying to help you, you better be going slow because we're going to be doing stuff safe. If you're over there smashing on the gas pedal while you're backing up, like, I'm gone anyways. I'm not going to stand out there and let you hit something, like, and try to blame it on me. Hans we already read that.
29 likes.
Oh wait, we did not read that. Hans does 7,000 miles a week uphill in the snow. There,
There and back.
in the snow, there and back. Yeah, both. Hans does 7,000 miles uphill and downhill backwards.
No. Remember the old school saying our parents used to say, I used to walk barefooted uphill in the snow, uphill there
Both
and uphill
ways.
back, both ways.
Yeah, both ways. Jefferson says, hopefully I can get into Prime. I already gave my permit, but it expires a month before I turn 21. So I'm kind of in a predicament just going ahead and getting my CDL. Jefferson, if what I would do, you can renew that permit. So like I would just go ahead and go and get it renewed. Some states will let you get an extension. Just tell them, hey, look, I got it too early. You know, I was going to go with this company. Now I'm going to go with Prime, and they don't hire anyone that's under 21. So I want to get it extended for a while. You know, there's some options out there for you. I wish we were doing I wish we were able to take people 18 and over, because like one of my great friends, he'll be trained by Tennessee Flatbedder, but one of my good friends, I consider him a good friend, my brother, my cousin, whatever you would call him, Dalton, he's not 21 yet, and man, I was really pushing on the training department to hire people, like get the 18-year-olds, the 19 and the 20 years olds in here that want a CDL. And, you know, unfortunately, we're still not at that point yet. Jefferson says, been following the channel for a while, and thank you for always answering my questions. You're the best. Man, hey, I appreciate you following along. Without you guys following the channel, we wouldn't be at 3,000 subscribers, and we wouldn't be able to do this hat giveaway. So like I appreciate y'all for subscribing, and when y'all are in here asking questions, y'all are the ones helping me out right here. Y'all are the ones helping me get ideas for videos coming up too, because a lot of times I do research. Like today somebody asked me last week about CPAP machines, and hopefully the guy that asked me about them is in here today. He asked me if I have a CPAP machine and I come to Prime, what do I have to buy more equipment or something like that to get them to be able to see what the results are of my CPAP. So today I went downstairs in the Millennium and went to the Cardinal Sleep Study, and I said, hey, I got a question. And she's like, what's up? I said, hey, if you come to Prime with a CPAP machine, and it's not the brand that y'all are using, how do y'all get the information from it? And she said, you have to come here and bring the machine with you. Make sure y'all bring the machines with you if y'all are bringing a CPAP machine with you, or if you're on a CPAP when you come to Prime, bring the machine with you to these Cardinal Sleep Study. That way they can download the information from it that they need for Prime to make sure that you're compliant on the machine. Make sure you take the machine with you to Cardinal Sleep Study so they can get the information. But they can download it. You're not going to have to buy extra equipment to go ahead and get that information sent in, or nothing like that. So I went and asked her for the guy. I was hoping he was in here and asked about it again, because I was like, there you are. I'm going to tell you. Renew it, Jefferson. Yeah, renew it. Scotty B says, and then you're on the next episode of Bonehead Truckers. If it wasn't for an ELD, I'd drive 18 to 20 hours a day. Yeah, I wouldn't. I kind of like that. I kind of like the ELDs because it keeps people from doing that. Like I think people need their sleep, and I think that ELDs are good for that. And I think that they're good because guess what? We're not going to be pressured into your fleet manager is not going to be like, hey, can you get your second logbook out and go ahead and run some more miles? No, you can't do it. You can't edit that stuff. So I agree with LEDs or LEDs. I agree with lights under your truck and stuff.
Yep.
No, I agree with the like electronic logs. I completely do. Jeffrey says, I avoid backing in a truck stop my first month solo. If I saw the lot was empty when I stopped for a potty break, I would back into a couple of different spots. There's nothing wrong with that, man. Like, do what you need to make you feel more comfortable out there. RJ says, when I was a couple months in, I was in a pilot trying to park. A big G Express driver that hopped out without me asking. It always stuck with me, and looking back, I feel bad because I didn't say thanks to him. Yeah. And I learned a lot of stuff from people getting out and helping me whenever I was new. And like one of the guys, the first guy that helped me out when I was new, I jumped out the truck and he said, hey, buddy, he said, just stay in your truck. I'm going to be your get out and look. And that's where I learned that from. And I learned a lot because he told me a bunch of different stuff that's helped me out and like just learning from other people. What's next since you reached 3,000 subscribers? 4,000 subscribers or 800 for Tennessee. We got to work on that one. But I don't know what's next. As of right now, YouTube is still fun for me, and it's still like a great hobby of mine. It doesn't feel like a job, so I'll keep on doing it. And I feel good that I'm able to help people out. And a lot of you guys, Brian Walton, Gene Scott, Hans, Trucking Along with Kiersey, Weasel. Man, I'm going to feel bad if I forget people's names that I've been following me for a long time. Like Diego, Tony, like a lot of you guys have been following me for a long time, and y'all are like family. So coming on my lives is like hanging out with you guys and stuff. So, I made a lot of friends through this YouTube channel, I feel like, and I've helped a lot of people out, I feel like. So I really do enjoy doing this. Whenever I started, it wasn't about like, hey, here's my driver code. I mean, y'all see my driver code up there. And that's only because I figure out like, hey, whenever y'all use my driver code on the application, that's one of the ways that y'all can give back to me. And it doesn't cost you anything. So like I feel like that helps out the channel, helps me improve it. And I feel like we just became a family over here, and we're truckers helping out truckers improve and have a better life out here over the road. What do you think, Tennessee?
I'm still reading chat, kind of zoned out, squirreled on you there, brother.
Jefferson says, I'll try to renew it. I think the only issue will be if I renew it, I will still have an interstate permit, but I bet the DMV could change my permit to interstate. Okay, so what you do is you wait. You got to go. The problem is your medical card. I'll tell you right now, your medical card is intrastate. So you're going to have to go get another medical card that will let you drive everywhere, that's not restricted to interstate. And that's how you will change your permit to everywhere instead of intrastate. So it's about that medical card. Get your medical card fixed, and then you'll be good. Scotty B says, I just pulled into a weigh station in New Jersey today. Got to say New Jersey has some really friendly state troopers. Awesome. It's always great to have a good experience in a weigh station. Bad experience, bad attitudes, you're probably going to get a ticket.
Yeah, most of the time when I hit weigh stations, I've always, if I do talk to the DOT officers there, they've got a pretty good attitude about themselves. It's when
Wake
the
up,
first
Tennessee.
person, yeah, we're getting into that spot where my body's already accustomed to going to sleep about now, so that's why it looks like that.
Yeah, Slowpoke says, I backed into the spot the other day, nailed it the first try, and no pull-ups. I need to pull my brakes and jump out, but nobody wanted to give me a high five. Three Rights Make a Left says, it seems like a lot of these younger ones come to trucking are doing videos. What would you do differently if you were starting over? I wouldn't do nothing differently. What I want people to understand is, like, you don't want to come to Prime starting a YouTube channel and focusing on that. You need to focus on getting your CDL first. Then you have to focus on getting your mileage, your TNT mileage, and being safe on TNT and learning the job. Do not focus on YouTube. I've seen so many people get either terminated because of their YouTube channel, or they're not focused, they're not sleeping because they're editing videos and they're putting up videos and stuff like that, and they just lose it. Like, it's not good. I'm going to try to get through these comments right here. There's not too many left, and then we're going to give away the last hat of the night. So y'all get ready. This is going to be the last one of the night. After I read all these comments right here, I'm going to have one more text to that number down there. So I'll let y'all go ahead. There's you a minute to text to get that number ready in your phones, because I'm going to go through these comments really fast, and then we're gonna probably I'm going to give you a question this time, because it's not fair. Pegleg has a hard time reading the comments down there. So I'm going to just ask a real life question, and first person to text me that answer to that question, you're going to get the last hat. Most people don't go nowadays. Yeah, people are not getting out to look, and it's bad. It's real bad. I see it a lot. Trust me, I get out and look. It's safe. I've seen Tennessee Flatbedder get out and look. Texas Flatbedder is Tennessee Flatbedder. At Tennessee, I'm a Texas Flatbedder. That's a lot of Texas Flatbedder. I've been a subscriber for a couple of years now. Thanks, Scotty, man. I appreciate it. You've been helping us push to the 3,000. Tennessee Flatbedder, you look like you need some sleep. Weasel says you have a good channel, man. I appreciate it, Weasel. I try, man. I try to only put out information that's like gonna help people. Tennessee looks dead tired. RJ says, which is why I asked. There's a thought process for how you park at a truck stop. Yeah. Hey, look. Hans is our little troll, man. He's a great guy. He's our resident super trucker, man. Don't let Hans get under your skin, guys. He's just having a great time, guys. The channel's informative and respectful. Thank you,
yeah.
Rob. Thank you, Rob. I don't park in truck stops every day. Sometimes I'll park in rest areas because it's easier to get in and out. And what I hear about parking in rest areas is that it's usually a pull through and it's a lot faster. You don't have to take time to search the truck stop for a parking spot. You don't have to take time to back it in, all that stuff. You just hit a rest stop, boom. Time is money, so you're saving money. Yeah, and rest areas are a lot quieter. Brian says, I'm going to bed. See y'all next time. Good channel, good attitude, good information. And Scotty B says, I just joined your channel the other day. Jeff says, so when I reach my 6-month mark, will Prime use you as a referral? Do I get a hat as a bonus? Maybe. Y'all make sure y'all are also going down to the merch shop and getting the actual twisted hats. There's one right there. And the beanie, like the stitching on it is perfect. All right, the last hat of the night. Have the phone number ready. The last hat of the night, the last question of the night, the last thing that I need to text from is, what was my channel name before it was Twisted D? What was the full name of it? Spelling it right is going to count here, so make sure that you spell it correctly. What was the name of my channel before it was Twisted D, before I had to change it because of the handles? Uh-oh, I hear it going off. It wasn't Thanks, Brother. Green Witch could have won a hat because he could have typed it. He said Polka Pig. Oh, man. All right. Green Witch could have run it if he said it right. All right. Whoever's number ends with 2247 just won it. Oh, you know what? I already know who this is because he said he already put his name on here. Backwoods just won him a hat. Backwoods, we got blue. We got blue.
He wants the gunmetal.
We got orange.
Gunmetal.
We got gunmetal gray.
Ding, 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 ding.
We got white. We got the reflective. And then we have green. What you want, brother? What you want? Maybe he texted me what he wanted. I like the hat giveaways, man. It's pretty good. So Backwoods, go ahead and shoot me a text of what color you want it. But man, like, hey, I appreciate every one of you guys that helped me get to the 3,000 subscribers. Like, I couldn't have done this without people subscribing to this channel, man. I really do appreciate y'all guys, and y'all stay safe. I'm going to get to the rest of these comments, and then we're out of here because Tennessee is about to fall asleep. Pull the trailer brake. I leave the trailer brake in. I don't want the brakes freezing on the trailer. The truck has enough torque to break the ice loose. You working early tomorrow? Be safe and warm. I'm gonna try to work early tomorrow. I'm gonna try to. If it's too cold, I'm not coming in. Slowpoke says, Twisted Big D, my trainer, asked me where I got all of my information from, and I told him about you and the chosen one as my sources. He was surprised at what I knew about Prime and driving as a rookie, TNT. Man, I appreciate it. Slowpoke. Slowpoke, gotta get your hats, man. I'm ready to make that trade. Lover of what? We'll skip that one. Y'all have a good one. See y'all next time. What was the name? The name of the channel was Twisted Big D, guys. It's Twisted D now, but it was Twisted Big D. So I kind of left out that question for the end of the night because I wanted to make sure that somebody, before I got 3,000 subscribers, that someone that's been here for a while knew that and would hit me up. Tennessee, you got anything to tell everyone before we leave?
Well, I threw my link of my channel into the description or in the chat. So, yeah, come over and like and subscribe on my stuff. Go ahead and share my content out so everybody else in the world can see me. And then make sure you, if you're not already subscribed to Twisted, make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe to his stuff and share his content out too. And other than that, rock on.
Yeah, Good night. It was a fun live. It wasn't our normal Q&A. We just did a hat giveaway. It was a great time, and we couldn't have, like, I couldn't have done this with each one of y'all guys. And I hope everyone's happy for getting their hats tonight. I got a pile of them that I have to mail out, which is not fun, but like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to this channel. Thanks for the 28 likes tonight, and we are out of here.
29.
29 likes. 29 likes. It was almost our record. Our record is 30, but it was close.
Oh, hit 30 just now.
It did?
Yeah, just now.
Oh, yeah, I see it. 30 likes. That's our record right there.